Hello and welcome to the Engine Room on Bomber TV, powered by True Value Solar. If we could just keep Bomber and Wallis' hands off each other for the duration of this show, we'll be very happy. We're coming to you today from the match committee room here at Windy Hill. And boys, I think this week with a couple of outs, of course Hooker injured and also Hardingham suspended, we're going to have to make some forced changes. So no doubt, match committee this week within this room, you guys will be talking about who will come in. Can you give us any insights on some of the changes or potential changes to the lineup?
Yeah, I've just had match committee, but I can't remember. So, Wally, you can tell me. Who is in it now?
I'm not sure, you know.
No, we can't tell you now. But obviously, our VFL team have been doing really well, and there's some bloke deserve to get a game. So we've got to make at least 2 changes, and we'll do that.
We know Buddy's out for the Hawks, obviously suspended, so that's good news. He's chosen not to challenge, which is also good news. Who are some of their other key danger players that we're going to need to stop?
Is that mine or yours, Matt? Oh, Wally, I mean.
I think you better explain Matt.
Matt Moran out of MasterChef.
Yes,
Peter Garrett, Matt Moran, you've had a few.
One of my specialties that you're probably not aware of. I'm a very, very good cook. That's one of my talents.
Yeah. Look, their midfield's still fantastic, isn't it, Wal? You know, they haven't really got anyone missing there. They've got Rioli, you know, obviously the captain, Hodge, Mitchell, Lewis, you know, who else is there?
Platten.
Johnny Platten. He was a very, very good on baller.
The Rat.
Yeah.
The Rat. Mm. Yeah, so obviously...
Their strength is their midfield, and you know, they've lost a few players from both ends, but key position players, but they'll still be hard to beat.
We've obviously lost 4 in a row now and desperately need a win, there's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
What have we done this week to ensure that the confidence is still up amongst the playing group?
Can you actually say something, please? Asking all questions.
Well, how do you build confidence after 4 losses in a row?
Yeah, I think the momentum changed. You know how you build it?
You together.
You build it. You don't lose your sense of humour. And we haven't around this place, and it's been good. Unfortunately, we haven't won games, but I think the form has started to turn. Very stiff in losing a game last week. We had a lot of injuries and we just didn't convert. We've kept the energy around the joint. We'll freshen up a bit this week. We'll pick a good side that can knock off the Hawks.
Bomber, just on that, we have had as many forward entries as I think Collingwood. We're the 2 leading teams, so we're getting the footy. Yep. What's been our downfall? Because the effort's there as well, isn't it?
There's been a number of reasons. I think you know, a bit of our ball use. Players have allowed sort of the opposition to have more numbers there. Either that being them deliberately putting one back, or their defenders, you know, coming off our players, reading the cues. The pressure we're under when kicking the ball in. So yeah, we've had problems scoring. Last week at turn, a lot of the indicators for our forward group that they met. You know, a lot of entries again, but we marked the ball. We just scored back inaccurately last week. So hopefully we can, you know, we can just slowly build on every part of our game to put us back into winning positions.
It's been a credit to the group, really, because you know, scoring 20 odd goals every week, we're doing a lot of things right, and teams are putting a lot of homework into us and trying to stop that.
There's an ex-coach that I worked with for a long time. He had this theory, and he broke the game down into like theories, and he said that if you have 30 shots a goal, you'll never lose a game. Well, that theory's just been blown, and that was David Whedon. So yeah,
Well, Doc.
Wow.
Yeah, the Doc. Yeah. So there, you'll probably get back to this, Doc, that we lost a game. We had 30 shots a goal.
My old man used to say, first team to get to 100 wins.
Doc could watch Bomber
Probably would, yeah. What's that?
First team that gets to 100 always wins.
Yeah, well, there you go. There's another little theory that probably stacks up a lot of the time, and you know, a lot of things we did last week did stack up.
Boys, we had a lot of questions on the social media channels this week about a number of players who are playing the VFL. Perhaps if we go through a few of them and we'll just quickly sort of talk about where they're at, but just keep it short and sharp. Let's start with Ariel Steinberg, 5 goals on the weekend. How's he progressing?
Yeah, he's come from a long way back, Ariel. His background, he hasn't played a hell of a lot of footy, but he's showing some real good signs, 5 goals. I don't think it's actually the score of the 5 goals, it's what he's doing around the ground as well, setting up the ground and contributing to the little things. I think he's come a long way. He's still got a long way to go.
Scott Gumbleton, back from a hamstring. He's had an injury-prone career, but it's great to see him with 3 goals and leading up and getting through the game.
Yeah, well, I've never seen really Scotty play until this week. You know, I've seen him play, but I'm not from as close as working with him. And we've just got to really manage his time well. as his integration back into playing and getting him fit to play senior footy is a very important part. So he did well on the weekend, and we just have to take every step and make it a good one so that he does play some good footy before the end of the year for the senior team.
A couple of good games in a row for Mark Williams, Wally.
Yeah, I think it's exciting for Mark. He's probably had a frustrating year knowing that he probably can play the game in his own mind, and showed some real quality performances in the last 2 weeks, and yeah, he's put his hand up obviously for selection.
Jake Carlisle, Bomber, what have you made of him since you arrived?
No, I like him. He's way too skinny for mine, but
You're all about beefing the players up.
I want to beef them up as big as I can and make them really strong and powerful. And look, he's 198 centimetres young. He's obviously going to take a while, but you know, to put that size on. But he's got natural ability, and we think he's a player of the future.
Boys,
Takes a good mark.
Yeah, kicks the ball well, takes a good mark, reads the play.
good luck on Friday night. Still well and truly in the hunt for the finals, so hopefully we get a win.